day 3 of making a video. I honestly just want to talk about my start to the year so far because I feel like so far I'm making good progress and I'm being consistent with myself in certain things. Um, there are obviously a lot of things that I have to do in order to actually get to where I want to be, but I feel like I've been taking small steps to getting there, and I've been seeing the progress even though it's only been like 16 days into the year. I feel like I've seen how far I've came from last year coming into 2026. You know, it's interesting to look back at because considering everything that um 2025 has taught me, 2026 is the year that I'm gonna execute everything that I've learned and just put everything to the test just to prove to myself that I am worthy of doing the things that I say I'm gonna do, and just being a man of my word and just true to myself, you know. But yeah, I mean, coming into 2026, I'm planning to just be consistent enough to be able to prove to myself that I'm able to make money online so that I don't have to be working a job off day trading, because I've honestly been doing that pretty consistently, and I'm at the point right now where I can literally taste profitability. I've already made money off of that, and I feel like once you make money off of your first investment, whether it be in a business or in something that you put your time and effort into doing, um, you get this satisfaction, and that level of satisfaction is honestly better than seeing the actual profit. And that's honestly the feeling that I'm trying to chase right now, is kind of that feeling that I'm gonna get once I see that milestone that I reached that changes my life. And once I get there, that's when I know that everything that I'm doing right now paid off, and everything that I did in the past, last year and years before then, all, were for that purpose of me building myself into the man that I'm destined to be. As cliche as it sounds, it's true. And the people that I've seen that I look up to, they all go through the same situation in where they have to rebuild themselves and reconstruct themselves to turn themselves into the person that they really want to be. And once they go through that phase of rebuilding themselves, their lives change. And I'm not saying materialistically, because none of that really matters, but you can also just see in their mental that they mature, and that they make a lot smarter choices as they build up. And it inspires me to do the same with my life and my future. I want my generations ahead of me to be able to not have to worry too much about struggling, but to also understand how it's like to hustle for your own money. Just how my year has been so far, though. It's honestly been good, but I'm still improving. As long as you're getting 1% better every single day, you're on the right path. So as long as you're doing that, everything's all right, and trust in God. So with that, I hope you guys have a good night. Have a good weekend. Peace.